You know that sound, that heart-stopping crunch of broken glass. It's a moment of stress that can turn into a real hazard pretty fast. So today, let's turn that accident into a safe, simple, and totally manageable process. Yep, we've all been there. You hear that sharp, shattering crash from the other room. A glass, a plate, maybe a picture frame falls off the wall. Your first instinct is probably to just rush in and start cleaning. But hold on, what's the very first thing you should actually do? Well, the answer isn't to start sweeping. The absolute #1 priority is you, your own safety. Before you even think about the mess on the floor, you've got to think about protecting yourself from it. And that means you've got to gear up first. Before you touch a single thing, find a pair of thick gloves. I'm talking garden gloves or work gloves, not those thin little latex ones. And then put on a pair of solid closed-toed shoes. These two things, absolutely non-negotiable. Okay, now that you're protected, now we can tackle the cleanup. Let's walk through this step by step to make sure you get everything, from those big, obvious chunks right down to the tiny, almost invisible shards that are actually the most dangerous. So this is basically a 3-part process. First up, you're going to sweep up all the large pieces you can easily see. Next, we'll deal with the smaller, trickier shards. And finally, we'll finish the whole thing off with a good vacuum. And this part is so important. A broom and dustpan feel like you're getting the job done, but believe me, they always leave behind tiny, sharp fragments of glass. You often can't even see them, and these are the ones that'll get you. So how do you get those? Here are 2 great tricks. First, take a few folded paper towels, get them damp, and just gently blot the area. Don't wipe, you'll just smear the glass around. Just press down, and the tiny shards will stick to the paper towel. Another awesome method is to use a piece of heavy-duty tape, like packing tape. Just press it sticky side down all over the area to lift up whatever's left. All right, you've collected every last piece of glass. But wait, you can't just toss it all in the trash can. This next part is all about safe packaging, and it's not just for you. It's about protecting the sanitation workers who have to handle your trash down the line. The procedure here is super simple, but it's crucial. First rule, never, ever use a plastic bag. It'll just get punctured. Instead, put all that glass and the paper towels or tape you used into a sturdy cardboard box. Then seal that box up really well with some strong tape. And now for the most important part. You have to label it. Grab a big marker and write "broken glass" in huge, clear letters right on the box. This one simple warning could easily prevent a really nasty injury for somebody else. So the box is sealed, it's labeled, now what? It's glass, so it should go in the recycling bin, right? I mean, that makes sense, but that's a really common mistake, and it's a dangerous one. The answer is clear: trash only. Broken glass is actually a huge problem for recycling facilities. Those small, sharp pieces can destroy expensive sorting machines, and more importantly, they're a massive safety risk for the workers. So just remember this: your carefully sealed box goes directly into the regular trash. But we're not quite done yet. There is one last step you should never, ever skip. Once all the visible stuff is gone and packed away, you need to vacuum the entire area. Think of it as your final safety net, catching any of those microscopic fragments you might have missed. So let's just do a super fast recap of the most important rules here. Getting this right really does make all the difference. This is your official cheat sheet for broken glass safety. So let's run through it one more time. Do wear thick gloves and shoes. Don't use your bare hands. Do use a sturdy, labeled cardboard box. Don't use a flimsy plastic bag. And the big one: do put it in the trash bin. Don't ever, ever put broken glass in the recycling bin. Simple, right? But so critical. Now, you might be wondering, what if it's not a small glass, but something huge, like a broken mirror or a glass tabletop? Well, that's a different story. Your regular trash collection probably won't take it. For that, you'll need to contact your local bulk waste service and ask them for special pickup instructions. So there you have it. Knowing how to handle broken glass the right way can turn a dangerous, stressful mess into a totally manageable task. And, it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other common household hazards are just hiding in plain sight all around us?